Hey guys, welcome back to the E4 podcast, a very special episode of the E4 podcast. It is E4 in the wild, and we are here at Dodge City Saloon. I'm your host, Migs. Like always, with me co-hosting is Nina.
What up?
And we're here with the staff of Dodge City Saloon. Why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Hi, my name's Tabby.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
That was good.
Hi, I'm Kendall.
I'm Mike Willies. Please excuse the glasses. I'm very hungover today. I don't believe in this. People look douchey like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what you're a little hungover?
Yeah, I had a little bit too much last night, man, and it was great. I had a
Oh.
good time. My brother and fiance and everybody else was awesome. And the man Dylan. Red Smokey.
Oh, yeah. Dylan Long behind the cameras being the technical man today. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for coming in and watching over these cameras for us.
He's not gonna know when something messes up. He's gonna be, it's like no idea.
He's going to be like, oh, Migs, like,
Everything's great.
half these cameras.
It's too many tasks.
Too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
So guys, welcome back. Here we are with the Dodge staff. I just kind of wanted to bring the podcast out into the wild and, like, you know, get into the trenches with some of these bars here in Victoria and just kind of mingle with the staff. This one I'm a little cheating on because I'm technically part of the staff. I'm a part-timer here. So we're just going to get into some of our shenanigans and, you know, kind of give the viewers a feel for what goes on here at Dodge. So who's in charge here?
Michael.
Michael's in charge?
Don't be lying, girl.
Don't be fucking lying.
That's all you.
I do some stuff.
Oh, so Kendall's in charge?
A little bit.
You're a little in charge,
But everybody still comes to me.
but everyone still comes to Michael.
Yeah. When they want to get taught wrong.
Yeah. When they
Did they really get
dude.
taught wrong? Oh, actually, that's funny. So recently, Michael was training Tabitha.
Tabby.
Yeah, I was training. That's
So
Toby.
Tabitha's our newbie here at Dodge.
Tobias.
Tabitha
Tobias.
Tobias, also
Tobias.
Toby for short.
Known as Little Boy.
Also known as Little Boy. We'll explore how that happened later.
Oh, that was a funny day.
Oh,
So-
y'all gave her that name. It wasn't like she.
It kind
No,
of
came with
Miguel
it?
gives everyone like
So,
a
yeah.
crappy name.
They're not crappy.
They're crappy.
They're not anything
I
that
had
anybody
on a birthday
wants.
card, on one of my birthday cards, they were like 2 flapjacks from so
Yeah,
and so.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a nickname nobody wants to
Yeah.
have. Y'all just are like, that's what it is now.
Well, it was
Yeah.
funny that day because me and Migs were working and you said something like within the lines of "get your little boy self over here" or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot what she was doing. So, like, you know, I do give names to, like, my coworkers, like little funny names or what I just think is hilarious, like, you know. But she was doing something, and I was like, if you don't get your little 12-year-old boy body ass over here, like, you know, just something like that.
That's exactly
And
what
then
it
it gets passed on. Like,
Either you
Camden,
accept it, or if it makes you upset, they're gonna use it more.
Yeah.
So you just accept it.
like somebody came in the other day, she was bartending, and he was like, "Little boy." I was like,
Like,
oh my god.
I'll walk in here sometimes, or like my days off, I'm like having a drink or whatever, and then out of nowhere, like some regular comes up to me and is like, "Hey, what's up, little boy?" And I'm like, "Fuck."
Like, how do these guys know? They just overhear us, right?
guess so.
But yeah, no, you accepted that name, so, like, I really don't even call you little boy that much because you just call yourself little boy. I'm like, all right, cool, she knows, and then I continue on with my day. But no, so I was actually training her the other day too. I guess doing some follow-up training, and I was like, hey, what did Michael teach you?
Yeah, she just went blank.
And she just went blank.
Oh, God.
Nah, I'm just
Of
playing.
course.
No, but
Make
she
me
tells
look
me, she
bad.
goes, Michael taught me how to hold three bottles in one hand. And she just looked at me like, you know, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, you just, do you know how to pour an ounce? And she's like, oh, what? Like, you know,
Like the very first thing.
and I was like, all right, let's get down to the basics here. But no, that was some funny shit.
Michael's like, look at the cool shit I can do.
Yeah, for real. It
I
was
was like,
just,
"Okay, now try it."
Well, the thing is, like, I like them to learn the 3 bottles, like, first, but, like, just, like, for, like, a few, like, pours. And after that, I'm like, all right, now you can just do, like, one at a time. I
Yeah.
just want to let you know. Hopefully you can get to that. It just helps you be faster and whatever. But I would, like, explain to her how much is in an ounce, how many seconds is in an ounce. And I can't believe she just, like, embarrassed me. You just embarrassed me, girl. Man.
Dude, no, Mikey, it was even worse because I think I asked her, I was like, how many ounces go in a single? And she's all like, 4? Now it's like single.
Everybody's gonna come be like, we want her.
Hey, that drink, you made me do it
New
again.
girl, get out.
Yeah.
Because the other two are kind of failures.
Dude, but I was laughing so hard. I wasn't trying to laugh when I was training her, but as soon as she turned her back, I was like, "Oh my god, this girl's retarded!" Like, you know, but no, it wasn't her fault. It was, you
And
know,
then
she was learning.
Well,
She was
I was
learning.
making a drink for Dylan, or I was making shots, and there's like, oh yeah, give us a shot of tequila, everybody. And out of nowhere, Dylan makes his face. He's like, "You just give me a shot of triple sec?" I'm like, it looked like tequila.
The fact that he knew that, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That actually happened to me at a bar one time, and like, I asked the girl, I was like, "Can I get a tequila shot?" She pours triple sec, and I was like, "This tastes like Sprite." And so I went back. I was like, "Can I have another one?" Like, I wasn't gonna complain. I was just like, "Give me another one." Same thing. And I was like, "What?" And then
Girl, what are you
like,
pouring me?
she was telling me, she's like, "This is tequila." Well, long story short, like the next day they told me, they're like, "Oh well, triple sec and tequila, they're both by Juarez," and so she got mixed up.
Dude, I knew exactly what you were talking about before you finished it. Because you're right, because Juarez Tequila and Juarez Triple Sec, it has the same label, except
Yeah.
I think Triple Sec has the orange background,
Yeah.
and Juarez Tequila has like this goldish background.
But you just
it's
see
so,
Juarez
yeah,
and
you just
it's
see
like-
the Juarez, and it's the same shaped bottle, and most people keep their tequila and Triple Sec kind of next to each other on the speed rack because you're making margaritas with them, and it's just so easy to confuse the two.
Yeah, but Dodge is different. Like, I love the fact that y'all freehand here, because when I worked here, you could freehand. There's really no jiggers or anything. Like, we have them,
Yeah.
or y'all have them just in case. But like everywhere else I bartend, you have to use them, and it's like a huge deal.
Yeah.
But
I really use that jigger, especially for the 1942, because that's the most
well,
expensive
yeah.
tequila
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You know, like I don't want to, I don't
Or
want
you
to
get
drip
the little
out on
shot
that, you know?
glass and you pour it up to the line.
Yeah,
exactly.
there's that one too. Yeah.
Super slowly
Yeah,
too. You're
exactly.
like, I can't waste this.
You can't overdo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything like really expensive, right? You can't really be over pouring that because that's gonna show, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I love free pouring.
yeah, it's faster.
I mean, I think so. So
'Cause when I have to grab a jigger and pour, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it takes forever. And
I feel
especially
like
when I'm
that-
making like a Long Island, like I
Yeah.
just quick, and I can't.
I feel
That's
like it's a little
only
more
4
common in
bottles is good.
restaurants. I don't know.
to use jiggers.
Yeah, I feel like in bars you usually just kind of
Freehand.
But if it's in a restaurant,
Yeah,
they like
true.
want it more accurate.
Right.
Because it's also not as busy all the time.
Shit,
Yeah.
last night.
Shout out to Roadhouse.
Not
Love
last night,
Roadhouse.
though.
but man, I wish they can make their drinks a bit stronger. I wish they can just freehand sometimes, man.
Which
Because
one?
they have excellent
Who?
drinks at Roadhouse.
A Roadhouse.
Yeah, and it's just
Oh.
like everything. You just watch.
They're
them just,
very
like, pouring in
specific
the,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have to be, man. Like they're on.
Yeah, I guess they want to keep it consistent, and then I think they also try to upsell on their kickers, right?
Yeah.
So if their drinks are already strong, why would you even buy a kicker if like, oh, the drink's already strong
And
enough?
the kicker has to be tequila.
Yeah.
It can't be rum.
Really?
I
Can
love
it,
rum.
no,
I
I,
didn't
think
know
it can be
that.
something else. Can it not? Wow.
It's only
alcoholic
tequila?
knows.
I know.
He knows. He's
I
like,
I even
go
called
over
it
and I
a
get a
lot.
drink.
I called him on Sunday one time, and I was like, Mike, which liquor store is open? Like, I need to know. And he's
On
like,
Sunday?
bitch,
On
it's
Sunday?
Sunday. Like, I was the dumbest bitch alive.
Oh my
Like,
God.
he was like, I know the hours for everyone, and Sunday's nobody. And I'm like, well, fuck.
You can go get some wine at a convenience station.
But that's
Yeah.
that's not a spirit though.
Yeah, he made me feel dumb as fuck. Like, dumb as fuck.
So, you just get your ultras, man. You're good. You're good with that,
Take
girl.
control.
Just stick with that shit, man. You can barely even handle your what's the shots you love
Green tea?
making? The
Green teas?
well, besides the green teas, it's the one with Fireball. It's a
Oh,
the-
the applesauce.
The applesauce
Oh,
shot. Yeah,
yeah.
you
Oh,
love it when I make
applesauce
those.
shots. We
That
make
shit is
those
good.
here.
And you have like
Yeah.
2 of those, Nina, and you're already woo.
I think the very first one I got was here. I think Michael put me on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael, where'd you find that
There
shot
was a
at?
customer that came in, right?
No,
No?
I watched that on some white dude that was like on a YouTube video. Sorry for the Caucasians, but white guy.
He had a good idea.
Well,
That
he-
white
so
guy
he
did.
tries different stuff, you know, like, and he was like, I want to see if this is actually true, if it tastes like cinnamon applesauce shot. And I was like, huh, all right, let me watch him. And I watched how he did it, and I was like, oh my God, that was freaking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna try that.
So yeah,
And
I
then
think
boom.
I came in. Mike was like, "Try this,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Bitch, that's my new fucking shot right
Well,
there." Like,
See, I thought I was so proud. I was like, look, dude, Migs, check this out. He's like, oh man, the cinnamon applesauce shot? Yeah, we used to do that all the time.
Oh,
over at-"
goddamn, he
Man,
thought
I'm
he was
serious.
serious.
I was like, man, dude, the legend right here. I'm,
I'm
gonna
about
like
to put
show
you
him
on.
something, you know?
No. So I was real shocked because that's like an old shot that we used to make back in the day. Even before Fireball was out, we were making it with Goldschlager. And
Yeah.
yeah, we would make it go, which
Yeah,
is
liquid
it's still
cocaine,
good.
baby.
But like we used to take them all like back in like 2010, 2011. We were taking that shot like fucking crazy. And Mikey, I thought
bringing it
Mikey looked into my bar book
Oh, man, I
and
love
saw a shot called Applesauce, and he goes, "No way!" And like we just went for it. But yeah, I've been meaning to ask you where you found it. So that shot is nowadays is made with what? Fireball, apple pucker, and just pineapple juice.
Yep.
And for some reason, those three ingredients, I guess cinnamon from Fireball, apple pucker, and then pineapple somehow converts over to.
That's what was insane.
That's
dude.
what- I don't know if
what's
that's
insane.
what's
The
weird.
Pineapple like kind of like reacted.
Transforms.
Yeah, man. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really weird, but yeah, we take it. We saw us call it like baby food fucking shot because that's kind of what it is. Funny how Nina likes baby food, but whatever.
She's all about it, dude.
It's hard times.
It's cool though because a lot of people hate Fireball, but
Yeah.
when they're like, I want something not strong or kind of fruity, and I've made that, they're like, that's so good. What's in it? And I'm like, Fireball, and they're like, no, I hate Fireball.
See,
but like
I
they don't
put-
even notice.
I put people on there like, hey, I just
Yeah.
want a Fireball, and I'm like, dude, have you tried this though?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh shit, I like it, but
It's a lot easier to drink.
Well, what do you put people on?
I'm talking about the applesauce shot.
Applesauce?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like I think Fireball is really good to mix with, right?
Yeah.
Because it cuts. But I think Fireball by itself, like it's a little harsh because there's a lot of cinnamon, and that's really the only flavor you're kind of getting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you mix it in something, it kind of like pairs with something good. I think it's excellent for mixing.
A go-to easy drink whenever they're just like, oh, I want something sweet and kind of fruity, but kind of strong, but I don't want to taste the alcohol exactly. I'm like, sex on the beach, bitch. Boom.
Sex on the
Simple.
beach.
Boom. 4
Easy.
ingredients in that
Got
thing.
you.
That's it. That's my go-to, man.
Well,
and
I
I
feel
never
like
really had
that
anybody turn it
or
down.
the orange roofie.
Ooh, yeah.
Because that one's so good.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because at first, when I first tasted it, I was like, this tastes weird. I don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
the orange
and then
roofie.
I was like,
That's
it's
the one
pretty
that,
good.
that you make here specifically, right?
Right, and that I actually got that from a girl that
Oh.
works out in like Mission Valley area.
That was the
Oh,
one that
of
somebody
those.
like recommended.
Yeah,
right?
she's like really sweet, and she like told me what was in it, and then next thing you know, I was like, let me try this after work.
I feel like it tastes like Tang.
Oh,
Yeah, it
Tang.
does.
Yeah, right.
It's an old school ass
Yeah.
drink,
Shit, man,
but that's
damn,
what it reminds me of.
Tang with
bro.
with the.
I'm like thinking about the monkey. and
Yeah, so I was like
everything.
little orangutan with the little like pouch or
Wait,
whatever.
that monkey is still there, right? That
No.
Mandela effect didn't like
What?
screw it up, right?
Was it
What
a
are you
Mandela
talking
effect?
Did
about?
it screw it up or did it not? I don't
What
know.
Mandela effect?
I don't know. Is it still there?
Did Tang have a monkey?
Oh,
Yes,
I
I
don't.
think so.
For sure, right?
The first
For
time
sure,
I heard
for
about
sure.
Tang
Look this
was
up.
like
For
when
sure.
Probably look this
I was
up.
like,
Was it a powder?
yeah.
And then you put in water. Or
I was
something?
like 21 or 22. I had this job, and what they would do is like they had a frozen machine, and it was basically like a Long Island, but they would mix it with the Tang. So it was like
Like an orange.
it was
kind
like
of
for like
taste.
I think it was like the gin, moonshine, triple sec, and vodka. They would put all that together, mix it with the Tang, and then it was frozen. And you were like limited to like 2 of them. That was the first time I heard about Tang though.
Sounds delicious.
It was
Right.
good.
I remember
And then
the
you put
commercials.
some chamoy and tahini on it.
Boy, come on.
Mexican stuff.
So
There you
there's
go.
another Mandela effect going around the bar scene right now, which is the hypnotic one.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about? So the thing with that one is hypnotic on the bottle is not spelled with a Y.
Yeah.
There's no Y. It just goes HP
Not it.
and nautic, right?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
not even an I, like HIP.
No, it's just
no.
HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
See,
someone
no.
pointed out saying there used to be a Y, and I always remember there being a Y.
Me too.
But I don't know, man. I think I might be just confusing the real word of like
Yeah.
hypno, like like
No, I never paid attention. I never drank it, so I never paid attention to the spelling. Like, dude, the other day I found out Absolute doesn't have an E at the end.
Oh, it's just a straight T, right?
Yeah, and I didn't know that, so I was like, I feel like some
Yeah, 'cause
liquors
I feel like
just
that
don't
could
pay
have. Yeah,
attention.
I feel like that one could have fooled me. That one would have made me rethink about that one.
See, well, in our computers, hypnotic is spelled with a Y.
Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's fucking us up.
Carlos makes the little buttons, so he's typing them in. There's a couple things
Poor dude
that was
works too much, man.
unspelled.
He works way too much.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Misspelled
Carlos,
there.
man.
Shout out.
No, that's
Yeah,
what
they-
happened with me though. I was making the little labels for the liquor cabinet, like I was redoing them, and I put Absolute like normal, and then I put it next to the bottle, and it had no E, and I was like, oh, let me just fix that.
But that would
cut
make
that off.
make sense though, because like it's absolutely to the point, you know.
Yeah.
So skip the E.
Yeah, you don't need it.
You don't
don't
need
need it.
Okay.
It's extra.
It's
Extra.
absolute.
It's absolutely to the point.
Tsunami still
I
spelled with a
can't.
T though, right?
It's-
It is. It is.
Yes,
I'm just messing
yes.
with you. No, dude, I've been like I've been like in that rabbit hole, dude, like on TikTok about
Oh
the
my
Mandela
God.
effects, dude, and it will like freak me the hell out,
Dude, the one that I asked y'all about, the Britney Spears video.
Oh.
And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, it turned into like 3 different ones. Like, I forgot what the original ones was, but like in her Hit Me Baby One More Time video, it was like either a plaid skirt or a black skirt or red skirt. And I was like,
thought it
I
was a
thought it
plaid
was a gray
skirt.
plaid skirt.
Yeah.
I thought it was gray and plaid.
Yeah.
And like none of them. It was just a black skirt.
No
But
way.
there's like 3 different groups of people. One person, like one group is saying it was a red skirt, the other one is saying black skirt, and then gray plaid. And I
Nah.
was like,
They're just dumb.
what are we
There's
doing?
no way. They're tripping.
I don't know.
I never see it the right way, cause I remember that outfit specifically. 'Cause that
Goddamn,
was
he
hot.
dreams about this fucking
That was
outfit.
He's like, I
hot.
thought
Britney
about
Spears,
that at night.
That was Britney, bitch,
I mean,
back in
yeah.
the day,
what,
dude.
what young man didn't dream about that kind of stuff?
Honestly. I was all like Team Justin. But I was like, Britney's cool, but I like Justin.
Oh, I was always
Oh, you just jealous.
I like putting on some Britney every now and again in this bar, dude, just to like turn it around.
We
People
just
are
heard
like,
some Britney
"What?"
last night.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
She was putting on Britney.
That's what I'm
Never
talking
go
about.
wrong.
It's Britney, bitch. I even have a Britney shirt,
Yeah.
dude, that I got from Target.
I used
I'll
to
wear it
have a
every now and again.
I
lunchbox.
believe it.
It was like purple and had Britney Spears when she's like in the like beaded curtain.
Yeah.
A Britney Spears lunchbox?
Yeah, it came with like a little thermos and everything.
So
What?
excited about it.
Oh yeah.
I think I was like in kindergarten or something.
Can't wait to bring my lunch.
Hit Me Baby and Toxic.
Oh,
Those
you're
are
in
I'm
sexy
gonna look for it on
videos.
Amazon.
So, let me ask you, what would you pack in your lunchbox?
Dude, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
My parents would make me pack my lunch, so I just put like a sandwich and some chips in there probably.
Sandwich chips. What was in your
Normal
thermos?
shit.
Yeah. What?
What was in your thermos?
Vodka. I don't know.
Nah.
That was like 24 years ago.
I mean, I feel like I remember all my like elementary school like snacks and like pack lunches. Like, yeah, I guess because they stayed the same for like a while. Right? I would pack the same sandwich with the same bag of chips for like a long time.
That's cute. Y'all have parents that did that?
I just
Dude.
said they made
My
me
bitch was
do
like,
mine.
you had free meals. What the fuck you need food from the house for?
I used
My mom definitely did
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I used to pull a tabby, and I'll have a little fanny pack full of snacks.
Bro,
Just
I can
full
see
Did
it.
you really?
fucking snacks.
Pokemon
No.
cover, huh?
Dude, no, it was like a fucking JanSport one because my mom bought it for me.
Before JanSport became all super
It came with my
popular.
backpack,
From
probably.
Kmart.
You know, something. Yeah, from Kmart. Like, we got it on tax-free weekend. Like, you
I
know, like-
remember we had one that had like 2 cup holders on the side.
Whoa.
Like we went to
Whoa,
Six
that's
Flags
not
one
a-
time. I was like 10 years old. We went to Six Flags and like me and my mom had one.
Did you have 2 cups ready to go or what?
I think so.
Packed
Probably.
like a fucking mule over here. Just-
You put like 2 water bottles on each side and then just like hold stuff in the front. I never saw anybody wear a fanny pack on their actual fanny. Like, did you
No?
think about that? I
Wait.
don't know.
Oh.
Did you
Oh,
see people
because
do that?
what do you mean on your fanny? You talking about on your ass?
Well,
On,
so
like, your
they're
hip?
called fanny packs.
Like,
Like you
back
put
in
them
the
to the
days.
back,
Yeah.
right? I never saw anybody.
I
wear
never.
them in the
Yeah, I
back.
don't think people.
Like people on bicycles, I see.
Yeah,
I don't know if it
them.
just turns that way.
Probably.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
you're
Well,
supposed
that's,
to
see,
wear it
that'd make
back
more
here.
sense though, because you're riding your bike, you don't want to like hunch
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah, you hunched over, or maybe they just do it so people don't look at their ass crack.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a thing.
Dude, I've seen that so many times here. I'm not gonna name any people, but every time that happens, I like get an ice cube and I like throw it in there,
And what?
Yeah,
and
you're
he,
talking
and he
about
gets
the whole
pretty
game.
mad.
In their ass crack?
Yeah, dude. I'm
So-
like,
you're saying
and
people
he's
here
always
at the bar?
Yeah, well, it's a kind of a friend of ours.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
And I'm like,
He's gonna be like
That
that.
sounded very culty of you.
very culty of you.
Kind of a friend of
oh,
ours.
dude, we totally cult in here, man. Right? Because apparently that's what
Using it
people
like
are
a
saying. Huh? I totally use that.
We culted up in here.
We cult up in here, man.
Very cult-like.
We culting up this drink, so yeah.
No, so for the audience that doesn't know, like we use that word here because we say that we're like a pretty tight knit here. How it's like, I guess, I don't know. I think outsiders have it pretty easy when they come in. We're all pretty fucking friendly.
How do you like it?
Tabitha, were we hard to get along with?
Who's a what?
Were we hard to get along with?
Like,
As an outsider coming in, as a new employee.
not really. I knew pretty much everybody here.
I don't know
like,
you.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, that. I knew everybody except for you. I knew Mikey, I knew Kat, I knew Kendall,
Okay.
and then I knew Caitlin. So I knew everybody. So it's like, you know.
I mean, but we weren't like friends.
y'all weren't like, we weren't friends, but I knew everybody. So everybody was pretty welcoming. So
All right.
I didn't have any problems.
I think Migs is the only one that's kind of
A bitch.
hard to
God.
like. He's hard
Jeez.
to like figure out because he's not here every day like everybody else. Like when I started, Michael brought me on, and I didn't know anybody. And so I think when first time I worked with Migs, we really didn't even say anything to each other the whole entire night.
Yeah, I was like, who's this
It took like
bitch?
a few, it took us a few nights of me working where he was like, okay, I can kind of fuck with this bitch.
Yeah.
And then like started making fun of me, and then that's kind of how
He waits for
ended
his
up.
window to
That's what I
see if
mean.
like,
Everybody
can
else is
I
pretty
talk
and-
shit or not yet?
I do.
Will you cry or like will you laugh?
Oh, dude, he'll push that button too, man.
Oh, no.
Because he's a pusher.
Dude, yeah,
He's a pusher.
He's a pusher.
Yeah, I push buttons. I really do. But honestly, it's because like I like to like test someone out, see how thick their skin is, like because I feel like that's a real telltale if they're even gonna last here behind the bar. Like
For sure.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
bother knowing your name or learning it and remembering you if you're just gonna quit within the next couple of weeks because the bar is just not for you. Because the bar isn't for everyone, right?
No, definitely
Like we
not.
deal with some things here. We fucking jive with each other and stuff and. If you can't take a little joke here and there, then I'm like, get out of here because someone's going to call you a bitch and you're not going to like it and you're just going to quit. And, I don't want to invest time in training you and all this shit. So, like, yeah, I test people out. I call them a dumb bitch sometimes, like, in a very joking manner. I think even Kendall this weekend, a couple of people were like, God, you just call her a dumb bitch?
Oh, she was so appalled too.
Dude,
But that
two
used
people
to
did.
happen.
For you.
That
Yeah.
used to happen a lot because so I was already used to like him talking like that to me. It didn't even faze me. And then like his friends or like other coworkers would come in and be like, like he'd be like, you stupid bitch, and then they'd be like, oh Miguel,
Dude, we
and
pretty
then they'd
much
be like,
all-
oh
we
my
pretty much
god,
all
he's
say that
usually
here.
so nice. Like I don't know what's wrong with him.
I am.
And I'm like, what do you mean? He tells me that every day.
I'm a nice boy. For outside Dodge, I'm a real nice boy. But even here, I'm still nice. I just like to joke around. Like, I forgot what she was. It was like something like.
I like forgot something.
Something stupid, something small, some little detail, and I was like, "Oh my god, you dumb bitch!" And I just like fucking walked off or whatever. And our friend, our customer, or whatever, she was all like, "Oh my god, you just call her a dumb bitch?" And I was like, "Yeah, she's being
I
fucking
didn't
dumb."
even
Like,
hear it. Like, I didn't even realize it. I was so like immune to it already.
Yeah,
and I
if
was
he
just
calls
like,
you
huh.
Kendall, you're gonna be like, why'd you call me that?
Yeah.
by my government name, like
Like wow, that was. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Something wrong?
exactly.
Did I do something wrong?
And then like even that day he came in, he's like, oh, you look nice today. I was shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, that goes on here. Like, I can't give no one
No,
compliments.
he cannot.
anytime he even says something nice, we're like, shut up.
He's like,
stop.
oh, pretty, your hair looks great. I'm in the bathroom like, what the fuck is wrong?
I know, right? Like you
What's
second
wrong with
guess
it?
it.
Oh my gosh,
It's-
you did that to me the other day, man. Because I was like, hey, man, that looks really nice. Your hair looks really nice. And you're like, oh my fucking goodness, are you kidding me?
I'm like,
First,
I'm
you
fucking done
already
with you.
like made me mad because you called me a raccoon. But I think raccoons are cute. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
like,
yeah, oh, yeah,
but
I
like
was
her
there, I
eyes were
was
like
there.
really dark and they looked nice and. She was
by
already
the
like
way, you look
upset
like a
about it. And I was
raccoon.
like, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like, what the
It's
heck,
just
man?
like
You're treating me
one
like
shitty
Migs right
compliment
now.
after another. Like,
You can't even take compliments anymore because you have PTSD from
No,
these
for
things.
real. Like I showed y'all that meme that was like when they give you a compliment and then it's like in your head they're making fun of you.
Dude, yeah, that's Dodge City,
That's
right?
literally how I
That's
feel.
literally
Kinda
Dodge.
is.
So I think I'm the same way. If y'all give me a compliment, I'm like, hold on. Like, like, oh, Miguel, nice shirt. Like, okay. Like,
It's probably
like,
ripped somewhere that I can't see.
Is there a sticker on me? What are you doing? What's going on?
I feel like our crowd is kind of our audience sometimes because we make them laugh sometimes and like we're
Yeah.
always dancing, doing goofy moves and
I was
stuff like
gonna
that,
say
and
that.
singing.
I don't even notice. Like I'll get bored and start dancing and somebody's like, "Hey, get it, girl," and I'm like, "Sorry." I'm like, that's awkward.
Dude, no, I think we all do a lot of little stupid dances behind the bar. I think the only difference is that you don't like to be recorded on yours.
I like to be
People
recorded
are like,
at
you're
all.
that girl from Migs a Snap.
Oh, yeah, that's the
It's
thing,
always
right?
like in a negative way too. They're
It's
like,
never
"Oh,
in a
man,
negative
he's
way."
mean to you, huh?
You're like, look at this
they
fucking
know that
bitch
the
over
way you're
there
recording
on
me
her
is
phone.
I
stupid.
know, it's never in a negative way, but his fucking in the background's like, look, this dumb bitch.
Like I'll just be living my life, and he's like, "Oh, he's on your phone." Or like,
When it
"Oh,
was
he's
good, and you were
fucking
dancing
eating."
so good, and you're like, she looks fucking dumb.
It's
I
on
was
brand
like-
for me, all right? Like, yes.
And he's like, "Oh, look at all the views you get me, Kendall." I'm like, "You're using it for bad."
People only watch my snap to see Kendall on there. Like, just do random shit. Either like fucking eating a sandwich, just like going to town. Like, there's sometimes I'll just get her, like, she's like getting the salad, and she's just like.
I don't
and
feel
then
safe
I'm just
ever.
like, I'm just recording here, and like she like looks up, and she's just like, she just like doesn't want her salad no more and shit. And I'm just like, what? Like, Just
Traumatizing.
Continue doing what you're doing.
I'm just keeping track of your diet for you. Like, yeah, don't worry about it.
It is the common stuff. I think that time he was like, "Oh, a grazing beast in the wild" or something. I was like, "You're a dick." Like,
No, I was doing this like weird like.
and then he brought in his coworker. The next day, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're that grazing girl." Or like, something like that. And I was
Grazing
like-
girl?
He's like, "You were that grazing beast, like eating your salad, right?" And I was like,
That didn't happen. That didn't happen,
"No,
did
it
it?
was." Daniela said she went
he
to
was
school.
like around the corner.
Huh? No,
dying
they
back
went to
there,
the kitchen to go eat.
Yeah, and he was like kind of
no, he
peeping.
was recording me.
Fuck you, Dylan!
Oh.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I think
It's funny, but like I'm like I hate y'all.
I think I was doing my.
That was the day I started working out
That's the day.
went to
and
go get
only
a
eating in private.
We're gonna fight in the bathroom.
She like locks the doors and
I
just
know.
eating.
It's like
But no, I remember that. Yeah, I was sneaking around the corner because you were sitting at the kitchen bar over there. I think you were eating, and then I think I was doing my Australian Steve Irwin impression, and I
Like
was
out in the
like,
wild.
Yeah. And I was like,
oh,
here,
look what we
here we
found."
have a wild Kendall, her natural habitat. Like, just grazing away like the beast she is. Like, just going around.
I was just like chilling, like
And she's just like having a good old time, just like not even like scarfing down food. She's just casually eating food. And then she looks over and she's just like, son of a bitch. Like, just
I don't
like,
even want to finish it.
she just
and
knows.
then I
when-
tried to like chase him into the bathroom. Like
Oh,
I swear
yeah.
I thought I saw him go into the bathroom, and I was like
Oh.
banging on there, and then like a minute later, like I see him recording me from the bar, and I'm like,
Dude, you just Houdini'd her ass.
I did.
and then
Because
the customers are looking at me like, why is she banging on
so
the
like
door?
so here at Dodge we had that weird like little like hallway for our restrooms, whatever.
Right.
So I run into like the hallway to go to the boys' restroom, but then on the way there, I'm all like, no, this door's not gonna stop Kendall. She's gonna bust in this fucking restroom and beat the shit out of me. So I was all like, I gotta like mislead her. So like I literally like open the door and close it, and I keep running, and I go around the corner. So she just sees the restroom door open and close.
That's like the blanket
so she
trick.
assumes that I went in there, and so she's like banging on the fucking door, like whatever. And I'm like, I run around to the bar, and I'm like posting up, recording her at the restroom, like, get out of here. And then like eventually she turns around, and I'm just there like again, just like recording her.
I was just like laughing. And
Can't never get me,
recording.
bitch.
At that point, I didn't care no more. I was like, I got all the footage I need for today. Like,
It's like this is good for like a week.
I don't do it no more. I don't do it no more. I felt like it was too hard on Kendall. I
Aw.
was being too rough on
It
her
only took
That's
4
bad
years.
whenever he's like, okay, I gotta calm this down.
After 4 long years, though.
for a long
It's
years. I
fine.
lost a lot of
He got
subscribers on
bored.
Snapchat, but whatever.
My views are getting low.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
like,
they're
there's
low
new
now.
people, New people to record.
But you know what? What's up? Oh, we're at the 30-minute mark. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. Potty break, shot break, whatever you
breaks.
want to call it. But
shot. I'm feeling better
we'll be
now.
right back. Hey there. I just want to take a second to thank you for watching the Elite4 podcast. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because that really helps our channel grow. And if you're feeling extra generous, share us with a friend. Tell your mom about us. Tell anyone. We greatly appreciate you here at Elite4. Now back to the podcast.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Welcome back to the Elite4 podcast. That was a good little break. We had a good shot. What do we have? We had Jaeger bombs, and what did y'all have?
Applesauce.
Applesauce.
Shout out
She
to
actually doesn't like
Shout out to Caitlin.
applesauce.
It's
Shout out
actually
to
not
Caitlin.
bad.
Shout out
She's
to Caitlin for
behind
doing
the bar
that.
back there.
Behind the bar.
We have a
not
bartender
good.
named
Where's she at
Caitlin.
anyways?
I don't know.
She stays.
excited.
Caitlin!
Caitlin!
She's
Say
oh, there
hi.
you go. Say hi. She's waving. If y'all can't see her, she's waving. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this E4 in the wild is like we're really in the fucking wild back here. Like there's a fucking bar just
Grazing.
making.
I know, I was about to say, I should start eating a salad.
Why have they not shouted like, hey, bitch, give me a beer?
Because we're nice to our staff members.
I think if we're not nice to him, if we're nice to him, we don't like him.
Yeah, that's how you know.
We treat everybody with kindness and respect. You dumb bitch.
Literally, every time I work, hey, dumb bitch, give me a beer.
Dude, who says that?
Dumb bitch.
She looks
did.
at you like you're stupid.
I know, shit.
It's feeding off on her now.
I mean, I feel like little boys all like, maybe I do call you dumb bitch.
It's like
maybe, I don't know.
little boy,
I think-
aka
who do you
Tobin,
not call
aka
a dumb
Tobias.
Tobias. So she got
I like
like a
Tobias,
few
it's
little. As long as
professional.
there's a Toby in
I don't
there.
know.
It makes me feel like a young man when you say Toby. I
You're like,
feel
I'm not a
very
little
Oh
boy, I'm
no!
a young
Yesterday we
man.
talked about that. Yesterday we talked about you're like a young man now. That
Yeah.
you're no
You're
longer a
growing,
little
Because
boy.
it was like we were. Well, I mean, I felt like I was like gonna have a panic attack because
When?
Oh yeah, what was going
yesterday.
on? Yesterday was the comedy show here.
Oh, dude, that was insane.
Oh,
That was
man.
like an
I'm
awesome
so mad I
like
missed
turnout.
I've never parked in the street before, and by the time I got here, I had to park in the street.
Yeah, bro, I
What?
parked like all the way down there. Like,
Yeah.
What?
On the road, yeah.
Every single spot right here, and it's happened before where every single spot, but not that early.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
immediately, it was like packed.
Yep.
So we had a comedy show at Dodge last night, and it was pretty busy. And the thing about comedy shows is that we get the early crowd, right? Like, you know, as opposed to getting a crowd like around 11, 12 o'clock, we have a crowd around fucking 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we were like rocking and rolling. So yeah, it was really packed. And how was dealing with the customers last night? Because last night Tab was a waitress.
Yeah.
Me and Kendall were behind the bar.
Yeah.
Kind of just in the
She
fucking
was kind of
zone.
bar backing too, right?
And she helped
Like
us
for the
behind. Yeah,
first-
she does.
Yeah.
Anna, helped
Her and
make the
Leanna
tickets.
were helping. They were like, so at one point it was just super busy. I couldn't get to their tickets,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, you're learning. Like, come back here and make your drinks."
You were
That's
like,
whenever she's
at
screwing
first
up
I was
on
like,
the
wait,
rounds,
what are you
right?
talking about?
It
You're
was so
like,
funny. I was like, I need you
make
to,
it.
I need you to, what? I was like, get these out, and she's like, where are they? I was like, you have to make them. Like, I was like,
You just
pour
push a
them.
button and it just like shows up
I'll
here, you know?
describe it. Where are they at?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for the audience that doesn't know what we're talking about, so here at Dodge we have waitresses and we have bartenders, right? And the waitresses will put in their order and the bartenders make it. Well, since we were super behind, we didn't have a bar back last night either, so we were kind of like bar backing as we bartend. We were kind of slacking on the waitress tickets.
Yeah,
but
it just got
since
busy.
Tabitha has been training as a bartender, she was able to make her own tickets.
Yeah.
So it was like crucial. It definitely helped with the super busy crowd and being short staffed.
So it was her, and we had another waitress, Leanna, and so they were both doing super good. Though they would just like take their stuff out, come back and wash like every dish that they brought,
Yeah, they-
put away all the bottles that they had, and then like go get some more orders. Like they were just like
They've
back
been doing
and
a
forth,
great
back
job
and
on
forth.
that, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy that I've like kind of.
Like they were
I did
working
instill
hard
that
just
in
as
them.
us.
I was like, when y'all go to the tables, pick shit up, come back, wash it.
Oh yeah, I
You
know
know?
I've been like probably annoying too. I'm like, when you leave, come back with something.
Yeah, dude,
like,
exactly.
Don't be here empty-handed and just
Yeah.
like waiting for your drinks. Like, no, go out there, see something, pick it up, and bring it back.
You and
'Cause
Leanna
then it
have
just
been doing
follows
good
up.
on
We
that.
did. We ran out of all the glassware at one point, so we had to start using the plastic
Yeah,
ones.
dude, I noticed that. I was like, Jesus, what
It's
the
because we didn't
heck?
even anticipate for it to be as busy as it was.
No, and
so
Kenny
we were
did
like,
it. Kenny was like surprised too, because he like
Yeah.
is the one that like I guess hosted it, and
Yeah.
dude, I was like, wow, like everything was like packed. Even like little tables in the back were there.
Yeah, we had a lot of people who were like in the far back, and they're like, "Can you ask them to turn it up because we can't hear?" They were way back there, so they
Yeah.
had like everybody here, and then like even more in the back.
Yeah.
But it was a really good turnout.
Yeah, you never know with those comedy shows, right? Because I want to say I've worked some that were just very like mediocre, okay
Yeah.
results. Like, you know, they had an all right turnout. But last night, I don't know if it was just produced or promoted, but like a lot of people showed up, and I don't
Yeah.
think I was ready. Because I walked in and I was like, oh shit, we're busy. Like, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Well, Blaze hosted a few of the comedy shows
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and they,
The one where he proposed.
Dude, I know that was like.
I cried.
Man, dude, I know.
Shout out to DJ Blaze
Yeah, DJ Blaze,
and his
boy.
wife.
But I guess like kind of word was like, oh, another one's coming back, dude. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, people are like, let's do this.
There's not a lot of places that do comedy shows.
No,
though, in
especially in,
Victoria.
like,
I
bars,
love
too.
comedy
And I
shows.
love comedy shows.
Dude.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good vibes. I think, I mean, the only place that used to do it was the Golden Gecko,
Yeah.
but that's not around anymore. And I think it turned into what, house venue is what it's called now?
It was like a
Oh,
venue
yeah.
at one point.
I don't even know if those guys are still in business.
I think
'cause-
it is. I've seen a couple weddings on Snapchat.
Oh, they do private
Yeah,
venues
we did
now.
a look at that, me and Danny. We did a look at that, and we were like, wow, this is pretty nice. It had a pool table. I was like, ooh. I was like, yes. And then I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. Let's do it outside.
I
you know?
bartended a wedding there, and it was cute. But everybody was downstairs, so it was very like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got an option to either be upstairs or downstairs, and then if you want both, then you're gonna pay double.
Shit.
Yeah, they like racked in like money with that stuff, dude.
Oh wait, but what happened with your panic attack?
Oh no, it's just like
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fuck your panic attack.
having one while we're talking about steering away from the panic. Fuck. When are they gonna? Okay.
Yeah. So what happened?
I don't know. It was really busy. Some people are more like patient than others, but with this crowd, I feel like it was a lot more impatient than anything. With certain people, I would kind of like try and take it, and then at one point, you're taking orders. Somebody's like, "Hey, miss, I'll be right with you." It's like, no, but we need to. I'll be right with you. It's kind of like, well, I need to order. I'll be right with you. Kind of like. And then there's somebody behind me. Hey, they need to order. I'm like, oh no, I'll be right with them.
I hate that.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, and then there's just one lady. She said, okay, after me, can you take care of the people down there? They're waving at you. I'm like,
Don't tell me how to do
didn't
my
see
job,
them.
bitch.
and then there's this lady. She handed me like a plate of food. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And she's like, it's okay. I'll throw it away. She threw like all the silverware and like inside the trash can, all the like plates and stuff inside the trash. No, oh no, I got it. She's like, oh no. I'm sorry. I didn't know where to put it. I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't get angry, like, often. Like, somebody could literally call me, like, a stupid bitch. I'm like,
And mean it.
yes, and mean it. And, like, oh, thank you. Come again. I hope to see you again later on in the night.
Be
Thank
safe
you.
on your way home.
Be safe. God bless.
Bless your heart.
Kill him with kindness.
My pleasure. And then, I don't know, I felt like it was busy, but I felt like we had like a good groove, like with the drinks, and then just getting the drinks out. Like I would like put in an order. I know y'all were busy, so I'd kind of go back there and make it if it was like pretty simple. And if it was shots that I already knew, I would kind of just make them.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I thought, like, I don't know, that's kind of crazy because I had a lot of people who were like clearly waiting for a while, and then they would come up and they'd be like, hi, can I get this and that and whatever, and then they had like a good amount of change when they would pay me. They'd be like, oh, keep it.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
they were really friendly last
comedy
night.
crowds, they bring in good tips, man. Not
I
the
say
Hollywood
comedy
comedians
night and
don't.
emo night, everyone's just like so chill.
Emo night's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
which
busy
is
as hell,
coming
and they're
up.
like,
That's coming up. Unite's coming up here.
The 6th of August, right?
The
It's
6th
this Saturday.
of August, which I think, by the time this gets released, it'll already happen.
Oh.
But because I think Camden's podcast is getting released this week, and then we'll follow it with In the Wild next week. That's how that goes with the editing schedule. But last night we made shmoney's. We made good shmoney's last night, and then we sold a lot of food last night too from the kitchen.
Yeah, dude.
And
Apparently they were getting it, man.
they were fucking slam back there.
they were in the weeds.
In the fucking weeds. Like, I think us at the bar did a good job, like, maintaining the weeds. Like, we were, like, I would say, we were edging the whole time, right?
Yeah.
We were edging from, like, going into the weeds from being just steady.
I'd be like, I have to go bar back real quick. You be bartender.
Yeah, and I'd be like, all right, let's fucking go. And I'll speed it up. But then I feel like the kitchen was a little behind on most of the time. But it's a small kitchen. And we have good food here, too. So no one really complained. The only thing that was bad is that we were out of our queso,
Oh, man.
which
and
is
the tacos.
and the burrito tacos, which are like two of our best
And
items.
fried pickles.
Yeah.
What?
And fried pickles. We're
And fried pickles?
I had actually told him to use, I don't know. I thought we had it still.
Did we still have fried pickles? I felt like I kept ordering fried pickles all night.
Yeah.
You did, and they were out, and that was the problem.
Was that the problem? I mean, no one told me.
He's like, get the fried pickles. They're great.
The fried pickles, they're hand cut in house. Like, let's go.
And they are hand cut,
It's
too.
just
It's like, we're fucking out.
Wow.
Like, go to the store, buy some fucking pickles. How are you out of fucking pickles? This is a goddamn full kitchen. Like,
So
that's
you
how-
can't even get pickles on your burgers, man. So,
And
Yeah.
Migs is over there like, pickles. Everybody.
Pickles.
You want
Pickles.
pickles?
Everyone's pickles. We're gonna stay hydrated. We're gonna eat
Just
pickles.
the pickles, right?
dude,
like,
one
that's
of
all you
my
want.
favorite items to get, like, of all time. So if I'm not working, I definitely do traditional wings, right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like, I'll get, like, 10, and we'll do, like, 5 lemon buff and then 5 venom lemon.
Ooh.
But if we're working, Well, then
The nuggies.
like I'll definitely do the nuggets, which
Yeah.
is basically the
The
boneless wings.
It's just
whatever.
so
They're
much
the
easier
nuggets.
to like eat when you're like on the go.
Yeah,
you
just like
just grab
with
a
the
little fork. And
boom. Yeah, you don't have to wash your hands all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I wash them anyway, but
No, you said it right.
man. Don't call out like that, girl.
about to wash my
We're gonna have a talk after this show.
Yeah, because who made a jab at us about eating?
Alex Ayala.
Oh shit! I think she remembers. So what our kitchen staff member, his name is Alex. He made a jab at us. What was it on Facebook?
It was just like
Or in the
something
group
about
chat?
chicken nuggies.
It was like
then
it showed
he
a
tagged us all.
grown ass man in a
That
fucking
bitch,
toddler's little fucking kitchen chair with a little fucking tray and stuff, and it's like people that eat fucking boneless wings, and it's
I
all like,
love boneless.
and I was like, no, like we just can't be fucking chewing on fucking bones while we're fucking bartending. We gotta
We
fucking,
have class. We know what's
yeah,
good.
we gotta
okay?
get that little nugget, throw it in our mouth,
We
and chew
eat
it, and we
medium
go
rare
on our
steaks.
way.
Yeah,
But
Nina,
yeah.
like if you love those little boneless wings so much, just go to McDonald's,
Look
ask
at
them
it.
for some buffalo sauce. There you go.
I don't like hot
There's little
shit.
chicken nuggets.
I don't like hot shit.
Got a
You
buffalo.
don't like
hot
hot
shit?
shit? Hot.
Uh-uh.
That's just a flavor.
I don't even do pepper. Pepper's hot.
Don't
The
even-
fuck
Is water spicy?
Is
too?
water spicy? she's like, oh, water with a lemon? No. Like, you know, just-
Dress it with sugar, not that salt. It's too spicy.
Dude, where?
Oh, this is Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, what's up, Aaron? How's it
Here's
going?
our food.
That's one of our cooks right there,
Is
guys.
it for the baby? The baby boy?
Oh fuck.
Babe, oh, baby boy, you got some. What'd you
What
get?
is that? That looks
I got-
really fucking good.
I got chicken wings. I got the boneless nuggies.
There you go.
Oh, boneless nuggies,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, what the fuck?
Bitch, you didn't even ask.
Kendall just stole a fry.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Grazing in the
Appreciate it.
wild. Yeah. What are you doing bringing food around the beast?
Oh, that,
Put it on your fanny pack.
Okay. I'll put this whole thing in my fan. That's what I do literally when I'm on the clock. I'm
Walk
running
around,
around.
just be like-
You'll see me pull something in my fanny pack. I'm chewing. It's like, what is
Are
she
you
chewing?
serious?
Yeah, dude, you
What are
like
you- what are you
randomly
doing?
like give me one of
I
those
always see
like
you have snacks in the
Swedish
back.
fish?
Yeah, Swedish
I was
fish.
gonna say-
She'll
Yeah.
like give me a napkin. She's like, hey, here.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
okay, let me throw it away. She's like, no. Open it up.
Open it up.
There it is,
present.
Swedish fish. I'm like, oh, sweet, badass.
Swedish.
And he was fixing to throw it away. I was like, no.
Michael will literally
It's a
take anything you hand him. I handed him my gum, my chewed up gum the other day. At the bar, I came and I was like, I need a beer. And I was like, oh, here. And he's like, and it's my fucking chewed up gum. And he's like, you bitch.
Like, why'd you hand me this? Like, you know.
And they'll send me, people will see me like stuff in my face and it's like, what's she eating? I'm like, candy.
See, you won't have sodas, but you'll have candy all
Oh,
damn
yeah,
day.
no,
that makes
I
no
love
sense.
candy.
She picks her
I'm sweet
toxic.
tooth.
Well, I feel like Swedish fish aren't that bad compared
They're
to other
not
candies.
sweet,
Still
but
full
they're
sugar.
like, I love gummies. I
Yeah.
don't like chocolate. No, like, I love gummies.
You don't like chocolate?
Why'd you gasp like
I
that?
love
Straight up
chocolate.
I only do chocolate
Oh,
when
yeah?
it's that time of the month.
Oh my
It
God,
soothes.
don't get gross.
Okay,
What time of the month is that?
that,
It's when she starts
When the bitch
bleeding.
is here.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that menstrual
my God.
cycle?
Oh,
Yeah.
menstrual
Oh,
cycle.
It's a
Okay.
comes
period?
knocking at my door
Okay.
at 3 a.m.
Oh, Flo is here to visit.
I call
No,
it the bitch.
that's what
like,
I
the
asked
bitch is
Kendall
here.
last
Don't
night,
bother
Bitch
me.
is here.
So Kendall, like every day for you?
Last night,
dude.
Kendall was an hour late last night. So we were busy
Yeah,
last
dude.
night.
That's not
That comedy show. She was a fucking hour late, and I was all like, "Bitch, where the fuck were you?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "That's personal." I was like, "What? You bleed through your fucking pants? Like, you know, like what's going on
She's
here?"
like, yes, exactly.
I was like,
like,
no,
"Oh."
I shit myself. Like,
No, like either way, something's going through your pants. Like, you know, like.
oh, that's exactly what happened.
I mean, she never told me what it was. She just said it was personal, and I didn't want to push because I felt like if it's like
I would start
worse
crying.
than bleeding through your pants, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know. So, you know
See,
what?
that was the day she started taking offense over everything I was saying, man.
Ew.
I was like, damn. I was like, don't make me play you Vertical Horizon. I will make you cry again, bitch.
Oh my God.
That
I don't
song
think
makes you
anybody-
cry.
Best I
I
ever
don't
had.
think anybody knows about that. That's funny.
So we, all right, so like in the beginning, her
It
and I
was
were
like
working
3
one
years
night.
ago.
Yeah,
I
we were
think I've
working
heard
one
this
night
story.
together, and it was like her time, and I was like, man, what's that song?
No, it was
Best I ever
this
had?
one
her
song. And I like
And you
told
told me
him.
not to play because you're probably gonna cry.
Yeah, I
"I'm
was
gonna
like,
play
no.
it."
I was like, I'm on my period, and I will literally cry.
Is
And
it-
he's like, oh.
Is there a popular song?
Prioritize.
It's called Best I Ever Had by Vertical Horizon.
Oh shit!
I was like,
I-
maybe
I'm
I
And
sure I've heard
so
it.
Maybe
he
I could
thought it
play
was
it
so
right now.
funny, and I just like looked
Vertical
down, and he
Horizon.
thought I was joking, and I looked up, and he's like, "Oh shit, you're really crying." I was like, "You're a bitch."
At that time, I kind of just wanted to turn it up louder.
And so now, like, if he knows,
Soak in your
like, it's that
sorrows.
time, or he, like, just wants to make me cry for fun, like, if he knows I'm already sad, he's just, like, turns on the AMI.
Kendall's crying. Isn't this such a good song, Kendall?
Like, sing it with me. It's not
Just, like,
so
bawling my
bad.
eyes out.
You literally can't let them know you don't like something or something because it's
Oh, yeah,
repeat.
dude.
We'll put it on blast.
Yeah, me and
We'll
Migs
put
will
Down
it-
in
like
Dallas is
dig
by far
down.
like
Oh, God.
It's trending at Dodge all the
That
time.
was, like, the
Well,
worst
we
time
haven't
of my
played it in
life.
a
I have
while.
not played it in a long
because
time.
I haven't been here.
You
Like
know what?
I would be working.
Nina,
and it
Nina
all
was
day
our
long.
inspiration to like put things on the jukebox a lot.
Yes.
That's
It's
fine.
fucking annoying.
Like yeah, like especially if she was like working during the day, and we would just like blast the jukebox.
Y'all spent way too much money
'Cause
to
we-
piss me off.
We had
No,
the,
I
dude, we
always
did.
wondered
Yo,
how
dude.
much, like, because he would
Oh my
buy, like,
gosh.
40 credits
Oh, I
at a
know.
time
Bro, yeah.
every day. And I was
Yeah.
like, how you got that kind
And
of
then
money?
I get,
We
like, a
have the same
message.
job. How are you, like, spending that kind of money? Like,
Better
what?
saver.
I probably spent a good $60 on credits.
Okay, but you're a bazillionaire.
Just for Nina. No, I'm not.
Just for Nina. You act like it was like I was sitting in her hits.
No,
Like-
it was just for like what I call Nina music. Like, oh, Nina's working, and Mikey would message me like,
It's
hey,
that
check
time.
it-
I just
check
said
it
this.
out. Look what I put on the jukebox. And I'd go like, oh, word, all right, I'll add on a few songs myself.
Because I would jam. Like when I'm working, I would turn that shit up. And so the minute something come on, I'd be like, these motherfuckers.
Like,
Yeah.
you remember the
What
Barney
you-
song?
Oh, that's always Carlos, that mother.
Oh, it was
Carlos.
him?
Yeah,
I
he
was
always
like,
does that.
how?
What is it? But that day that we did that, I was like, hey man, I'm playing all like Sunday. Like it
Yeah,
had a word
you
in
did
it.
like
It was all,
Friday.
like, Sunday
I remember
stuff.
you did
Oh,
Friday because you were
Friday.
playing Rebecca Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like all songs that have to do with the word Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we would just put like 10 songs in a row and see if she even would realize it, what's going on.
And then you did like love songs or like heart or like something.
definitely do that.
Raining songs.
I don't know. Yeah.
Sunday's always fun because there's a lot of Sunday songs like All Time Low, Remembering Sunday. I'll probably be playing that
Sunday
today, too.
morning, Maroon
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done it in a while. I guess because like I don't know.
There's no
I guess
inspiration.
No inspiration. Our day staff bartenders now they're just chill. Like, I feel like if I do it,
He's all like,
She's
they
all there,
suck.
she's like,
they're
totally
okay.
the
They're
dish.
all right. Day bars are.
They're
all
not
right.
enough to spend money on.
They're not. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I guess I just don't care that much about them. They're all right. They're good. I'm just saying they're okay. I'm not talking shit about them. I'm just saying.
She's about to
That
cry.
means a lot to me.
How many day bars have you worked?
2, 4,
Two?
6, 8.
Oh, 8.
8.
Damn, you've been.
8.
Yes. Say it with your chest, little boy.
8.
There you go. There you go, Tobin. Bring it out, girl.
Tobin?
Every man.
It's Tobias now.
Tobias. She evolved.
She's a
Pokemon.
grown man
I
now.
was Toby when I started this podcast when we got here, but now I'm Tobias.
I will always remember you as Tobin.
She took her hormones.
Yeah. Sorry, I took my pills today.
You know, I really don't like dressing beers because it's just really disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
Mikey,
make that
I don't
shit
do
all
it
the
at
I don't know
all.
time.
why. I,
I
don't
would
know
never
why
do
I
it.
That, you know what I'm saying?
I
Because
like the
dude,
shit
they
out
get
that
touched
stuff.
all the damn time. You know, like
They're gross. It's gross.
You put worse
They
things
get
in your
sprayed.
mouth.
They get
Yeah.
sprayed with things.
Hate ass.
I see Nina over here with her
Exactly.
fucking dressed beers is licking the fuck
Yeah,
out of
dude,
it.
seriously, they're
And
going
I'm just
down,
all
bro.
like, ugh, gross. I just get this, but you know, I do.
You lick toes, don't you? Like, I don't know.
Ew,
You
have
look
a
like
foot
that kind of
fetish? I
person.
didn't know
What?
about.
I don't know.
First of all, who you been talking to?
I took a I took a
Who gave you that
shot.
intel?
You just gotta like be convincing when you say it.
But the E4 vans stay on during sex.
The
Only.
E4
I
vans?
didn't see that with the
The
long
Are those
socks.
E4 vans?
No, the
Well, these are
vans.
E4 inspired vans.
Those are bowling
those are
shoes.
dope, dude.
They look like bowling shoes, but I fucking
thought
love
that's
them
not
though,
even
man.
purple. It's just green.
No, it's just green and black. This is green and black ones.
Boring.
With
You need purple.
yeah, these is green and black.
You should have
Then
some
I have
shoes
I have
that say
another
E4.
I have another pair that's the green, black, and gray.
Those literally remind me of like that hot character from Kim Possible, that evil girl.
Chico!
Yeah, dude, she was hot,
Sorry, I
man.
dyed my hair.
Hot ass bitch, right?
Mm-hmm. I think
There's
that's
some
why,
little
why I
press
like
on
would
nails
be
that I
some
want to get.
animation.
They're
Oh,
like
yeah, dude.
Chico nails.
Oh.
I'll wear them next time.
Dude, they be making the anime girls look hot, man. It's like, she.
Chico's not anime. It's
Huh?
American.
That's still animation.
I thought you said
no,
anime.
My
we can't get
It's
into
still the
this.
same thing. Oh,
we
God.
can't get into
Get into
this.
what?
The internet will tear us apart of animation versus anime. We're not getting into this one.
All right, let's
They will tear us apart, guys.
scratch that guy.
Yeah, we don't know enough to fucking go
I
that
know. I
far.
was like, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it.
And I'm over here like alarms going off, like, oh, we don't speak about this. We don't speak about this.
All it will be more views, dude. All right, more views.
Everyone like thumbs downs this video.
Dude, like, Kim Possible well, it's not anime. Like, I can hear now. I'm
cartoon.
gonna be fighting off hordes of fucking people about that. Like, I can't do it.
So I said the right thing, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah,
not
you're
anime.
stupid.
You're not right. Yeah, you're right. It's not anime.
It's the glasses.
It's
okay.
American animation. That's what you'll
It's
call
the
it.
fucking sombrero.
I thought it was just short for
Oh,
animation.
The sombrero does it for me.
I thought anime was
it
just
is
like
a safari hat.
It-
Just because he's Mexican does not make it a sombrero.
Kind of does.
yeah.
I will not do your
Nina, you
fucking
racist
yard,
bitch.
guys. I'm just saying.
All day.
I will destroy it, but I will not. make
Tabitha,
it.
you do yard work, right?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
She
I
said
do.
yes, and then she got
I was like,
herself.
that's right.
I do.
What the fuck you ask?
I've edged a yard before. I've messed with weed eaters. I weed eat. I mow
You
the
eat
grass.
weed?
I think it's
I
how you
mow the
edge,
grass.
right?
Weeds
you eat
and
grass?
ass.
Yeah, I eat grass. That's why we don't need a mower.
Hey,
I
what-
just graze all day long.
Okay, hold on. So clarify one thing for me. All weekend long, you've been saying something,
Ooh.
and I'm not too
I know
sure what it is. I can't tell this all weekend long. Either you've been saying, "I eat grass" or "I eat ass."
She told me that like 5 times
And-
yesterday, and I thought she was hitting on me, and I was like, okay.
And I was just all, I hear you because I'm busy doing things, and I'm all like, "Is that girl saying that she eats grass?"
Just like randomly, she's like,
Or-
"Hey, Kendall, I eat ass," and I'm like,
yeah. But then I
Noted.
hear her talking about grass, and I'm all like, "Well, what is it?"
"Is it
You know?
grass or ass?"
No, because the saying is, man, eat grass or eat ass, and it's,
Oh,
She
man,
got
wow.
distracted.
That's part of being in the
Sorry.
wild, man.
Squirrel.
They're kind of confused.
no, it's like the saying goes, I eat grass or eat ass, and me, I eat ass.
Where's that from?
I just like saying it. That I made it up.
She makes.
You made it up.
She's
That's-
like, "That's the saying."
I used to say it all the time at work. It's like, man, I'll eat your ass. You better act right. I'll give you the ass eating special. It's like a whole thing.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
see. I
So,
see what
you're
you're doing.
the monster under
that
the
an
bed,
insult?
huh? So hopefully
Yeah.
their ass is hanging off.
Yeah, I'm the kukui. Like, that's gonna come out and like
You better-
fucking tear that ass up.
You better tuck that ass in.
You better tuck your ass inside that.
I'm gonna get it.
Until some bitch is really into it and be like, bet.
Bet.
Their ass
Jokes
is
on
literally
you.
hanging
Jokes
out of
on
the
you,
bed
right?
sheets. Like, oh, I hope nobody comes to get me.
Yeah, they're like,
I've seen
they're
those.
pulling up that
They're
fucking
mean.
skin.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, "I hope
Yeah.
the boogie monster doesn't eat my ass."
And
It's
like,
just like pushed off the bed.
It's me. I'm the boogie monster.
I am Boogie Monster.
it's Tabitha in the closet licking her lips. Looking ready to go.
Yeah.
Just waiting to puck. I'm waiting for that starfish to
Just
pucker.
staring down those buns. Hell yeah.
Is it pucker or starfucker?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so answer was, was it ass? So you-
It was eat ass.
It was
But
ass.
Sometimes I do eat grass, like when I'm feeling pretty chill.
She's
Like,
dirty
I'll
girl.
graze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Like
my
a-
brother says, he calls them Christmas trees.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's
and
a
that's
Christmas
another
tree?
name for that THC. You know what I'm saying? That
Oh,
Mary
okay.
Jane. That
Oh.
marijuana.
Oh.
That devil's lettuce. You know
God,
Yeah,
that
like
stuff.
grass is metaphorical.
Oh.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
now you
I don't
get it,
think you're
old
supposed to
man?
eat it. I think you're supposed to smoke it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still nobody knows that. They think I'm talking about grass. They don't know I'm talking about the lettuce.
But that's what they used to call it anyway. Why are you smoking that grass?
Yeah, why are you smoking grass?
What
You're
the?
eating grass.
Well, cause never mind.
This is taking a turn.
No, we're just
Fucking
we're
forget
fucking
it.
with you. We're fucking with you.
It's part of the deal.
No, I was wondering about that 'cause, like I kept hearing her all fucking weekend, and I was all like, "What is this girl fucking on about?" Like, you know, like
You're like,
this-
what is she offering me?
because like you know, I know dogs eat grass whenever they have upset
the tummy
stomachs.
ache.
Yeah.
My
So I was
little
like, "Is
kitty
this
does
girl
that."
outside eating grass because her tummy hurts?"
She's like, oh,
like,
no.
Somebody get this
on
bitch
that
Pepto.
down,
no, like I think we have Pepto-Bismol in the bag. Like you don't have to eat the
It's
grass.
okay. It's in the first aid.
You don't have to do all that. I'm outside.
I just see her just like hunched over, just like grazing, just fucking grazing.
Actually grazing. You want some lettuce?
Breathe on. Is that freshly mowed grass?
No.
Oh yeah, it just smells
God.
like a mowed lawn.
So, in personal news, Kendall, you recently moved into a house, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Who cuts the grass?
I actually do. She
Tabitha-
calls me. every
Tabitha's
now
like, I
I
cut
just
the
hit
grass.
her up. I'm like, it's getting real long on here. She just comes and like chomps on it.
So what do you want me to wear that day?
Yeah, I can either wear my little boy outfit, the little sailor one that you like me to wear, the sailor outfit, or I can just come as Toby.
And then I recorded it and put it on our OnlyFans. And
There you go.
That's
it's just
really how
Toby
we make
mowing the
money.
lawn.
Yeah.
But is it your little Mexican boyfriend that does that? Does he
Uh-huh.
he cut the grass?
He cut it one time, and then his dad cut it one time, and that was really it.
It's only been 2 cuts then.
I think so.
Is your grass tall?
Could be wrong, but no. The only time it got tall was like the last time because it rained like that week, so it just like shot up.
So how much would you pay someone to cut your grass?
At my last house, we would pay them like, I think it was like $30 or $40 for like the kids across the street to pay it.
$30 or $40 across the street?
Yeah, for like a teenager to do
Oh
it.
shit.
Oh.
We didn't
How'd that
turn it on
happen?
this side, did we?
The music got turned on. The remote's right there. Dylan, can you lower our music down on this side of the podcast?
Does he know how to
The
do
remote's
that?
right there. I don't know how it got turned on.
Do you know? He doesn't know.
Oh, you don't know.
Oh.
Channel. No, Kendall will get it. Yeah, you gotta go over there. It's all part of being in the wild, dude.
All part of
We
being
just
in the
gotta
wild,
be
man.
ready to react. We definitely have our
It's
work
not a bad song, though.
cut out to it. It was a good song. I'm not gonna lie.
Bad. I wish you would have played Dig Down in Dallas first. That'd been
I swear to
hilarious.
God. Dude.
That'd been the shit.
Dude, for a while there, Mikey, like you can go onto the AMI app and it'll tell you
Number one.
what songs are trending, and it was literally "Dig Down in Dallas"
Because of Michael.
because of Michael and us just blasting it all the time at Dodge. But you know, what? I haven't loaded up the jukebox here in a hot minute. I think it's I don't know what I don't know. I would say, and y'all chime in on this if y'all agree or disagree. But I think the vibe here at Dodge has definitely shifted in the past couple months. I'm not saying it's worse or better or anything, but it's just changed, right?
Like the customers?
Customers, yeah, for sure. And also, our staff is also changing. And it's something that I guess that every bar deals with, right? Normal turnover rate. We get, people quitting, new people coming on. But we shifted more to the Hana shows, which I have been doing good. And I think what got me thinking about this was last night. Tab said something to me, whenever she was like, so Tab was really in her feels about was real in her feels about the the clients last night being kind of like rude to her.
Yeah.
She came up to me and whispered. She goes, "I'd rather have the Mexicans."
I forgot I said that.
Referring
No,
to the Tejano shows, because Tejano shows can get a little
Disrespectful.
little
Yeah, those-
disrespectful.
they can be really
They get real demanding. That I just, I'm not calling no one out specifically. It's just the older Tejano people, they just like
The
are
crowd
like,
that comes
hey, and they'll
with the
snap
show.
their fingers at you and
And then
You
they'll
want
ask for
eight
their
ice
quarters
cubes,
back.
no more than that. Like,
yeah, real specific orders. Like I want a Bud Light and a glass of ice with only 8 cubes in it.
Yeah.
And if there's 9 cubes, they're sending it back. They don't want it, right? And
Also, don't put the water in there. I want the water on the side, not in the ice.
Yeah, so yeah, they do stuff like that, right? Like, oh, I want 2 glasses of ice, 2 glasses of water separate. I want to pour the water into my whatever. You're like, motherfucker, you're taking up fucking 4 cups.
Oh,
like, all right?
yeah, dude, seriously.
Dude, I hate it.
Man.
I hate it.
Dude,
then-
the other day, man, this guy whistled at me, and I literally barked at him. He like went, and I was like, what? You think I'm a fucking dog or what?
Oh, you-
I got mad, dude.
You barked
Oh,
at
I
him.
barked at that dude. I barked at him. So
God.
if you
That's
whistle at me, I
hilarious.
won't bark at you. You know, like you don't whistle
I
at
just
somebody.
ignore
You
them
know,
when they
like.
whistle at me.
And the thing is,
you don't get no
the thing is,
pushback.
like,
You don't push back.
No, I'll just look down.
the thing is, like, he whistled at me, not even for him. It was for somebody next to him. Hey, they've been waiting.
The worst.
here. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, are you kidding me?
I see you.
I said, you whistled at me for somebody else? Nah, dude. You know what? Because of you, he can be last. I'm going to continue doing my order, and I'm still going to go
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I don't think it clicks in
like,
their head
and
that
after
like.
that, he was like, oh, man, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. So every time he came up, he's like, hey, sir. Hey,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like if you're
"That's right."
disrespectful, like
You're
we're not
last.
gonna serve you. We're
Yeah.
gonna push you to the back.
Yeah.
No, I had a bitch
Don't be
literally
rude.
throw all like a wad of napkins and hit me in the back of the head.
What?
Yeah, it was fucking here on a
Oh,
Wednesday.
my
On a
God.
Wednesday, and I turned around and she's like, "Can I get it? Fuck you." Like,
yeah, no.
no.
You can leave.
Immediately
Fuck
you can
you.
leave.
Like, no, I'm not serving you. You
Yeah.
better go to the other because you just hit me, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yikes, man! I
People
never had
are
anyone throw
fucked
anything
up.
at me.
That's the second time somebody's threw at somebody.
Really?
Camden was the first. Camden me straight in the fucking forehead. His receipt that had a big 0 on a $200 tab.
Oh my God,
Hit
that
me
was
in
like
the
one
face.
of the first times you served him, right?
I was like, this motherfucker did not. Oh, I wanted to box him.
Oh my God.
Wanted to box
Yeah.
him.
I don't want to remark on that. I just had him on the podcast.
I know, and he's so sorry about it now.
I
Like we
bet
talk
so.
about it, and he's like, that is not me. It is not who I am. It was just a fucked
I'm
up
sure he
night.
made,
like
I'm sure
freshly
he made
drinking
up to it.
again.
Yeah, every time he
Oh.
sees me, he's like, I just
Yeah.
want to apologize. And
You
I'm
know,
like, Camden,
every
this is
time.
like the 15th time. You're good.
I
I'm
totally
good
did
now.
that. I had like some kind of beer can, and Andrew was working when he used to work here, and I threw like the
Oh,
beer can at
yeah,
him.
you throw shit all the
You know?
time. You
But,
throw a
like-
water bottle at
But
me.
that was totally like in a kidding manner. But like the next morning, he was like, "Do you know you threw something at me?" I was like, "No way." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "I had to be kidding." He's like, "You gotta work, but you still threw a bottle of beer at me." I was like, "Shit."
Oh my God.
You get like different types of people like in a bar. You get those people that are kind of stingy. Like you try to take the bucket away from them, but there's still a little bit of ice at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're
And
using
or
it
they'll
for
be
extra
picking
ice.
it out. I got so
Oh,
mad one
that
time she
is-
told me that. I was like, give them this cup. Like,
Yeah.
I need that bucket.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, we're out of buckets. Go get some buckets. I'm like, trying. They won't
she's
give me
like,
their damn bucket.
she wants the ice that's in there. I gave her a brand
What
new
am I
scoop of
telling
ice. I was like, give her this cup.
Yeah, that
Like,
ice is dirty.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm confused.
dirty
Are they
ice.
eating it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that's-
out of a
why would you
metal
eat that
glass
ice?
bucket.
Oh my God.
We are so nasty with
And
those
she was
buckets,
like
dude.
holding. No, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like
We don't
that
wash
crowd
those
is
buckets.
crazy.
Nobody washes buckets. As far as I
No,
know.
no.
It's
it's-
for
they're-
the ice
they're-
to
they're
get
not
in.
for
Because it's
eating.
not even like you're not even supposed to eat the ice out of there. Like you're not even supposed to do anything with that ice. It's only meant
It's
to
like
keep your
rust
beer
and
cold.
shit.
I swear, dude.
Yeah.
It is.
Older people are just grown kids.
Yeah, they are.
Like, you know.
That's what
Oh,
I've
they
always
really
said.
are.
I always said the bar is the adults' playground.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And guys, everyone out there, don't eat ice out of beer buckets.
do not
like,
I,
don't eat the
I
yellow
feel like
snow.
we shouldn't
ask
have to
for a
say,
cup
say
of
this.
ice.
Yeah, that's why
but,
I'm so surprised.
But don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not good. If you want some ice, just ask for some ice. But you know what? That's also a red flag. If someone asks me for a bunch of ice, like glasses like this of ice, I'm all like, why? Like, you know, I started interrogating them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got a bottle
And
in your
that's
bucket?
like later that night, you find those baby bottles.
Yeah,
like,
people,
in the
people
corner.
making their own drinks and shit. Like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
don't come out if you're broke.
So,
But-
yeah, that's fact.
That's
Oh, that's a whole
fucking-
nother topic.
That's a
Yeah.
whole other fucking topic.
What's your cheapest beer? What's the
your
cheapest
cheapest
shot?
All right, so before we wrap this up and call it a day, what are some of y'all's biggest pet peeves or just things that make your eyes roll while you're behind the bar?
I have so many.
Like what would be the
You go
top
first.
one or two? Tabitha, you being a new bartender, tell me about any experiences that like recently you're just all like, I just hate it, or it just really irks
have
me.
one.
I don't know, recent experiences, I mean, everybody has them, especially like the women behind the bars. You get those older gentlemen that kind of like, to try and like, hey, like, try and, pick up a conversation with you, like, being nice. You're like, oh yeah, blah, 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 you're talking to them. And then they're getting, that way with you to where it's making you uncomfortable.
Like flirtatious.
Like flirtatious. It's like, oh yeah, dude, like whatever, like cool. And then they keep coming back. They keep doing it. I'm like, all right, cool, you're good. And just you get that. Hey, so can I get a?
Ooh,
Yeah, when
like,
they get
no,
fancy, that's real weird.
Get your hands off.
Those are my pet peeves. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you, but you gotta. When you start getting like that, I gotta keep my distance because that kind of just makes me feel just,
Yeah.
uncomfortable. It
Yeah, they
just
should
grinds
never
my
get
gears. I'm
physical,
like,
right?
Yeah.
yeah,
They should never get physical. I mean, like,
physical.
I'll flirt with a dude all fucking day if he's tipping me.
No, that's fact.
Oh,
Hey, we
yeah.
gotta go off our charm, man.
Yeah,
We gotta
I
do what we
always,
gotta do.
tell new people this because, it's hard having a relationship as a bartender because, like, we don't mean to flirt, but, I mean, we're always trying to make money, right? So, like, you want to compliment people. You want to kind of just, like, get cool with people and stuff. So, like, little flirting here and there, it happens. But, like,
You're just like being nice so you can get your tip.
yeah, I always say you wanna appear available, but unattainable at all fucking times.
Yeah.
You never
That's a
give
good
in.
point.
You never give in to it. Like you always want them chasing after you, right? So you never allow them to touch you. You never allow them to get your fucking number.
Yeah.
You always want them working towards that, and then that's how you make
We're
your
the
money.
art paintings that you don't touch.
Exactly.
And being
exactly.
nice goes a long way because I had some good nights. Kendall knows.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Like 450
Yeah, you had some clientele
$800
coming
nights.
through.
Yeah.
and there's just one group of people just tipped you like what, like $400?
$400 each.
Yeah.
One tipped me
Yeah.
$5. One tipped me $5. One tipped me $4 the first time, and
They made it a point
yeah,
to give her $1,000 total.
at
Yeah.
one
And
point.
that was without the rest of the tips she had.
Yeah.
It was off 2 people. She made almost $1,000.
And you were just being nice to these people.
I was like,
and
oh, they're so
being
cool.
friendly.
Yeah, being friendly. I'm like, man, who knew being nice could just
No hand
And
jobs,
they're
no
like,
nothing.
you know what? We're gonna make your day.
no boobs, no side boob, no nothing.
No
And those
BJs,
guys were
no
actually,
ZJs,
the whole
nothing,
time they were
dude.
here, they were never creepy.
No,
They were
like,
never
Yeah.
Oh, those
flirty.
are my
They were never
favorite.
touchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were from out of town too.
They were like,
Kim,
oh,
what's,
you're so
what's your
cool.
eye roller?
Yeah.
I'm
What?
curious. What's your eye roller?
I have several.
Well, what's your number one?
I don't know. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna just say
yeah.
like aside from the one where they're like, "What's your cheapest this and that?"
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the word. I hate
That,
that
like
one.
we already said that one, but that one sucks because it's like immediately you know that they're broke and they're not gonna tip you.
Exactly. And they probably will literally give
Yeah.
you change. I've had that happen to me.
So,
There's
but I guess
change.
aside from that, one of them is like on a busy night when you show up to the bar and you're like, "Hello," and then like I'm like, "Yeah, what do you need?" And they're like, "Okay, what do you guys want?" Like, there is a whole entire bar, like 3
I
people
literally
Whole
deep.
bar.
leave people. Like,
And they're
I'll come
like,
back.
I'm like, you got 2 seconds, dude. I'm like, 1, 2, walk the fuck off. Like, I'm like, you're not gonna waste my time. Like, and they're always like, oh, right here, like, hello, like
Like,
they're
they're
trying to
so
wave you
ready
down.
to order.
Like immediately, right? They want you there. I'm like, okay, what do you need? And then they're like, all right, so what do you want? And like,
Yeah.
and then can I get some shot? And then like they send me. And then they bring me back, and I'm
The
like,
double
okay,
order. I hate
it's
it.
gonna be this much, right? And they're like, oh, can I also get this and that? I'm like, God, dude. And I'll be like, anything else? And they're like, no, that's it. And then I'm like, all right, this. And then they're like, hey, can you get me this? And they're like,
Ugh.
oh, let me get this. I'm
Have
like,
you ever told them no?
Stop.
yeah, I have.
I told them
I'll
no.
like politely tell them no sometimes, and I'll just be like, all right, well, you're gonna have to wait because I have these people over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you tell me what you want right there.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's get it. And then I got like 17 other people.
Yeah. No, I'll literally tell someone, like, normally I give them a second off, right? They tell me their order, and I give it to them. They go, oh, can I please have a couple more beers? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now, after that, if they're like, you know, I'll type it in, and it's going to be, you know, whatever, X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, can I also have this and this? I tell them, nah, you're going to have to wait for that one. You're
Yeah.
back in line. It's
Especially
36 for this, whatever.
If
whatever,
you've
you know?
been waiting, you
Yeah.
should know what you need already.
Yeah.
Like, say it in your head a couple times. Like, I do that too. If I go to a busy bar and I forgot something, I just take the L, and
Yeah.
I'm like, we'll come back for it later. Like, I'm not about to piss her
We'll
off.
get it next round. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what we're gonna drink for right now, guys.
No, the double and
Migs,
triple
you've
order's
been in,
rough.
You've been what in this business for quite
Too
some
long,
time,
dude.
huh?
Too long. What? How old am
25
I?
years.
Not 25 years.
Like a little over 10,
I'm 30. Yeah, 15. Around 15.
15?
Yeah, 14, 15 years.
So like, out of all that time, what is your number one?
things that really irk me,
Yeah.
man, dude. I would say just straight up yelling. It really gets me, like, whatever. There's this weekend. Yesterday, I had one lady yell at me. And I don't care how busy I am, I'm always going to stop and acknowledge the person yelling at me, but not in the way they think I'm going to do it. I stop and I ask her, why are you yelling at me? And she goes, I'm trying to order. Cool, I know, I'll be right here. And then I'll do it. But I don't play that shit at all, dude.
Yeah.
When it comes to yelling and just being disrespectful, she was just like, the whole time just like, hey, like, you know, and I'm literally like 2 people down from her, like trying to take an order. And it just she was making it hard. But I hate that. Like, you know, I don't really care too much for the people that are like, you know, what's your cheapest drink? You know, I feel like that just comes with the business.
Right.
I feel like everyone drinks. Broke people drink. Rich people drink. Maybe we all drink. So it's just, you know, it's with that, like, you know, here at Dodge we split our tips, right? So it doesn't matter who I serve as long as everyone gets served. But if it was at a bar where I wasn't splitting my tips, I would instantly remember that person forever and just never serve him, so the other bartenders would serve him, and they can deal with the non-tippers.
Yeah.
And that used to be part of the game, like, you know, in other, it still is in other environments. Like,
Yeah, I was
you
like,
always
I'll
want to
still
be scanning
remember.
the
Yeah, I
crowd.
do that.
Oh, that guy's a good tipper. As soon as he walks up to the bar, I'm going to ask him what the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these other people don't fucking ask him.
Well, I
you
remember
know?
on a Wednesday, some guy was like, I will tip you right now $60 if you get me. And it was like a Wednesday, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I stopped that order and I was like, what you got?
Yeah.
And that person was like, really? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's money, baby.
And I
Like,
think
The
people
going
realize
price is
that.
60, ma'am.
I was like, are you gonna top that?
You want to do that by like even
Do I
10
hear
bucks?
80?
Do I hear it?
Exactly.
I'm like, you don't even gotta give me the 60. Give me a $10 bill,
Yeah.
like, because these guys
no.
are tipping me 25
Like he was
cents.
like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I was like,
Hell yeah.
Can you top that?" No, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know, man. I'm at an age now to where not too many things make me roll my eyes or just disgust me. Just because I've seen it all so many times before.
You're
And I'm
just
just like,
like,
yeah, it's part of another day at the job, you know, like, all right. But nah, it's still yelling at me. I'm like, yo, I'm human, all right? Like,
Like
you don't.
straight disrespect.
Yeah, that's just straight disrespectful. Like, yeah. But I don't know. Nina, you work at some restaurants, right?
Yeah.
So you're a little different than us. We still have a kitchen, but I wouldn't say Dodge is a restaurant. I would say it's a bar and grill. You work at
Palmas and
Las
Buffalo.
Palmas and Buffalo Wild Wings, which are both restaurant bars. So you bartend at both of them, right? So I'm sure you deal with slightly different things, or is it all still the same
it's
shit?
all pretty much the same. It's just not as
It's
crazy.
the same shit.
The only thing I don't like is whenever somebody's like, "Just make me whatever," and I'm like, "Well, what do you like?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna give you what I like, and then and then we're gonna have a whole conversation about it, bitch. Just tell me what you want."
Yeah.
I hate
can't
when they ask
stand
me that too because I don't like if a female asks me that, typically they like something sweet and
Yeah,
like you can't
yeah,
taste
yeah.
the liquor. I
just
don't
never
like
know.
sweet at
Yeah,
all. So
exactly.
I'm like, if I give you what I like, you're not gonna like
Exactly.
it.
So
You're
it's a
gonna
whole
send it back.
conversation whenever I
Yeah.
just want to know what
Really?
you want
I
to
don't.
drink.
I just don't have the conversation with them. If they say give me
You're just like,
whatever,
"Bitch, bet," and you
I'm
make
just
it.
whatever's in my hand. Like if it's a vodka bottle in my hand, I'm like vodka Sprite, boom. And you know what the thing is,
Maybe I should
if they
do
tell
that.
me they don't like it, I tell them we'll order what you like.
Yeah.
And that's
There you go.
literally where it goes to. Like every time, like we'll order what you like next time. And don't tell me whatever because I'm gonna give you whatever's in my
True.
fucking hand.
Maybe I
So
just think about it too
especially
much.
Yeah.
especially whenever
Yeah.
you're like
You gotta realize you have the
30-something years
power.
old and you don't
The
even know what the hell
bartender
you
always
want.
has the power.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I feel like most people that say "give me whatever" aren't picky in the first place. Otherwise, then why the fuck are you saying this? Like, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the way. I just give them whatever. And also, like, there's your people pleasers, like your vodka Sprites. If it's a dude, says "give me whatever." Bourbon
do
and Coke.
whiskey Coke.
Whiskey Coke. Yeah. People pleasers. So it's just I just know it's an easy drink to make. Here you go. For girls, sometimes I just do the
Cherry vodka
Malibu and
sour
pineapple
punch.
cherry vodka sours. It just depends on like what I'm feeling like, right?
And you, Michael?
So
Oh, yeah.
mine, so there's an experience I had whenever I was busy and it was just me. I had like the whole bar was wrapped, right? Because we have like a U bar here. And so like the whole bar was wrapped. It was obvious that it was busy. And I finally came to this man. And I still remember this dude. Because when he comes, I actually haven't seen him ever since then because I literally kicked him the fuck out. Because I came to him and he's like, about fucking time. And I said,
Oh, my God.
I was like, excuse me?
I had
He
one
said,
of
you're
those
filing
the
to
other
me?
day.
He said, you're finally gonna take my order. I said, do you even know what you want? He's like, well, and I said, get the fuck out.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of my bar right fucking now. I said, you see all these
I
people?
believe it.
They all
Michael
waited.
loves
I said,
fucking
get the
kicking
fuck
out.
out. And right after that, everybody like literally went,
oh shit! Damn.
and ever since then, like, the people that know me, they know, like, I won't take shit sometimes. Like, I won't. But, like, if you respect me, dude, I will love the hell out of you.
And you're very
the-
friendly. Like, you
Yeah.
do have patience for a lot. You have patience, more patience than I do.
Yeah.
So, like, for you to get that pissed off that quickly, like,
Yeah.
no. The night that you were working with me, right? When we had the last time that we just got Super
Right.
Slam.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
$4,000 night.
Yeah. That
There was a lady. And
The
she,
Hana show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that was the busiest I had ever seen it. And
Yeah.
like there was a lady who was there and she kind of did the same thing. And she's like, "You're finally going to serve me?" And I was like, "If you want that attitude, I'll walk away right now."
Oh, yeah, dude, I
And I
remember
just straight
that,
up told
dude.
her. And she's like, "No, but I mean, I've been waiting for." I was like, "I got to go. Are you going to order? Are you going to like what?" And then she was like, "No, but this and that." And she kept going. I was like, "What do you want? Right now. What do you
Yeah.
want?"
What do you
she's
want?
like,
Literally, out of
I'll
everywhere
take
I've
this
worked,
and that.
I feel like Dodge has had the rudest. Like
Yeah.
I've had the rudest run-ins when I worked here.
Yeah.
It's just
Really?
like, don't be rude to me. I'll be rude right back.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I've had people slam on the fucking like.
I had a girl
Dude,
throw a
oh.
bottle at my
chill in the
head.
corner, like
that-
we're working.
Yeah.
That is another eye roller. When they slam
Yeah.
that or they do their beers, when
Yeah.
dude, I've had that happen before and I literally grabbed that same beer from them And I started hitting in front of them too. And they're like, I was like, you don't fucking like that, do you? And they're like, no. I said, I'm a grown ass man and so are you. Act like it.
Just start acting
Yeah.
crazy.
Bro,
Literally.
I would
I've
do
run
some
into
like
the
bad
worst
stuff,
at Dodge.
but
Dude,
that's,
mean.
but you know that's kind of like
that
the
is good.
benefit of working at a bar, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we're all adults here.
Yeah.
As a
But if you're
server,
in
you
a-
can't do that.
Yeah, right. And if you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, Tabitha, you can't do that as a
you
server.
can't do that, right?
But once you're a
sorry.
bartender, yeah, you do it.
Yeah,
You fucking-
yeah, you got the power, you know. But for you, like, if someone's rude to you, you're technically in a restaurant, so you can't exactly
You
be
still
like.
gotta have
Yeah, I
that
can't
you
be
customer
how I
gotta
was
be
at
like
Dodge.
respectful to me, like.
Yeah.
They
I'm still a
disrespected
bitch,
me,
though.
like I will disrespect you, dude. Like I will embarrass you in front of your
Yeah.
friends, and you can leave.
Yeah.
And none of y'all are gonna get served.
It's just like you don't have to be that freaking mean, like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the way you said too, that night we were like stupid busy, bro. And they were all just looking at me and Michael like, "Are you gonna serve us?"
Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all are just standing
why
there
are you just
doing
taking a nap
nothing.
on the floor right there?
Yeah.
Like, you see me just like
Exactly.
going like
That
this
night
and like
was
sweating, and
So I'm gonna
like,
go to the person who has not said one thing.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
waited.
and they are super
before I go to
sweet.
you.
Like they're
Yeah.
actually like they see what's going on, and I can see. And what I'll do is I'll start at one end and go down, then come back
Yeah.
and then go down.
Yeah.
But like people come and go, right? So they're like, "Oh my God, she's not coming over here." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Just wait your turn, please."
It
Like-
was crazy. I just felt bad for like y'all just like making the drinks because like there was people coming to me. They're like, "Man, what's up with fucking bartenders?" I'm like, I said,
I bet you all get
I'm
complaints all the
sorry, I
time.
just
Yeah.
work here. They said, "Can you get my order or what?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can take it. It'll just take a while." And they're like, "Oh, well then never fucking mind." I'm like,
Oh my god, they just
I
mad.
was like,
I
we
just
were
work
really
there.
out here trying to like our sales showed that we were trying really hard.
Dude,
like,
you murked. Like, you
Yeah, y'all-
embarrassed
It was
me, man.
insane.
Like, she was like practically a whole $900 in front of me, dude.
but like
Damn.
still, like we
Crazy.
were
She was
like we
getting
had
it.
both never sold that much before.
Yeah.
yeah, I
It
think
was-
when y'all told me y'all sold, I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit,
it was
y'all.
insane, dude.
Oh, wreck shop.
Carlos, like the owner, he came behind, like to the back of the bar for a second, and I looked over, and he's just like
just
just looking at us, and he's like, I was looking at y'all, and I was just so stressed out. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's how you felt. Like, how do you think we
You're
felt?
stressed out watching us be stressed.
No, and he
Like-
came behind the bar to get something, and I guess because like somebody thought they know the owner, right? She was like,
Oh, I love those.
Carlos. Like, I'm not even
Yeah,
exaggerating.
dude,
Those are the
Oh
worst too.
my
I know the
God.
owner.
Carlos was
Like,
like,
serve me. Like,
yeah.
bitch, I don't
Carlos
care.
was like, she kept yelling at me, and I didn't turn around. Like, I didn't turn around for a reason. Like,
He was here for like an hour and then boom, ghosted.
he just
Like,
left
and I-
immediately.
Fuck this.
Fuck that.
He like sneaked out through the back because he was like,
Yeah, he's like, dude,
fuck
everybody-
that
wouldn't-
shit,
they
right?
wouldn't even let him enjoy himself. Like he wanted to see
Yeah.
the band.
Poor
He
dude.
was just
that,
like,
that really sucks.
Because at
But you
one
know what, I
point
guess-
we ran out of ice, and then I went to go tell him because he told me to tell him. I was like, "Hey, Carlos." He was like, "Oh, I swear if it's what I was thinking, we're out of ice." He was like, "Yep, we're out of ice. I'll be right back." And so he leaves. He drops off the ice, and he like dips. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry."
I mean, hey man, it's a good problem to have if your bar's too busy, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's a good problem. At least it's not the opposite to where your bar
Too
is
dead all the
not
time.
busy enough, right?
Yeah.
I would choose the former than the latter. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up. I think we went on for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But no, that's what we do. We're just vibing over here. All right, that was a good E4 in the Wild. Thank you all for if y'all still here with us. I mean, because this was a good hour and a half long fucking. We started.
They're like, they're complaining
We just
too much.
started ranting, right? But
Nina, your hair really does look good
Oh,
today.
fuck.
Nina, you do. Nina, you look
Hey,
really
Hey,
good
those
today.
eyebrows.
Those eyebrows,
Yeah.
always,
Oh my
Wig girl.
God.
always on
Come
fleek with the
on.
eyebrows.
I would walk in and this is what they would do. Every fucking time. What color pants she got on?
Those
Oh,
white
yeah,
freaking
dude.
pants that you say are
We could
magenta
talk
or
forever.
whatever.
Nina and the boys.
the
by the
boys.
bar.
Her white pants that she said
Yo,
were
they
purple.
drew me with a dick.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Kendall. I now
It stayed up for there for like a week.
Yeah.
I have it too.
I have it.
Migs. So, Rocket Man on Thursdays, he would go, "Oh, Kinky Kendall." She said, "Oh yeah, this one girl Nina that you nasty
yeah.
Nina." I was
Nasty
like,
Nina.
"Yeah, who's nasty Nina?"
She
That's
laughs
nasty
because-
Nina.
That's
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
that's
that
nasty.
earlier. I was like, either
Oh.
Miguel or Rocket Man will give you a name.
Oh my
And
God.
she's like, I think it's so funny how he calls you Kinky Kendall. And I was like, oh,
It's
there
not-
used to be this one girl. I was like, and she would walk in, nasty Nina.
All these motherfuckers in here think
And
I'm
she
nasty.
hated it so
Right.
much.
Yeah,
so
literally
we
she's
just
not,
like,
dude.
Like,
she's
I'm
been
so
through
the
for like 4
opposite of
months.
what that
you're
fucking
saved
was.
in my phone as nasty Nina.
It's a fucking thing now.
Dude.
I prefer is Nina Wiener.
Nina Wiener.
No, but there was a picture with me with a dick, and them all three like hanging out for like a week.
Yeah, that's
on
what
the
we call it,
thing.
Nasty Nina and the boys.
Nasty Nina and the boys.
Those were good vibes, dude. Those are good vibes.
Good times.
Yeah, very good times here at Dodge. You know, we still have good times here at Dodge. It's nothing is ending anytime soon, but this podcast is ending. So let's go ahead and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
I never had a father.